report has said, and I quote, potential value assessed is only an indicative high-level estimate based on thumb rules. So what is the minimum level, the lowest threshold below which the government will not hand over any assets? And I'll tell you why I'm asking you this. If you look at Air India and the privatization effort over there, it's gone on for years and years. There was an effort which was made, a value was not arrived at, and then, the process continued. Now, you have set yourself a certain number of years within which you want things to work, but you would have a minimum level beyond which it's not viable for the government. Is that a concern of yours, that, finding a partner and achieving a target?
Don't go by privatization, and is very different from asset monetization, and that is what I'm trying to clarify to you, that these projects have to be structured. They are put out into the market. The normative value that we have arrived at is roughly 6 lakh crore. It may be more or less depending on the bidding. We will carry out in every case a transparent competitive process. It has to go through very transparent process in a manner where the government assets are given out for a certain period of time, and there will be adequate number of, we hope there will be adequate number of bidders, and our estimate at this point of time is about 6 lakh crore.
So here's another question. Now, roads, obviously a public-private partnership, the formation of more toll roads in the country. Will there be an active effort at capping prices? Because it has to make sense for the consumer as well.
When you do bidding under asset monetization, then you normally don't do bid, you don't cap or anything like that. What you do is you structure it in a manner where there is more than adequate competition. This is a game of good project structuring by the transaction advisor, so that there is a competitive pressure. The world is awash with liquidity right now because of the packages. A lot of investors are keen. We've seen a very good response by international investors in the power grid.
Yes.
We've seen some very good investments coming in the roadside, and we are very hopeful that there will be a very good response, and the competitive pressure for all these assets will actually get a very good response in terms of revenue flows to the government.
No, but in terms of the consumer, the user, would there be a cap on what these companies can actually charge, say you or me? If you or me were to travel on a highway from Delhi to a new highway on somewhere, the worry is that, you've given it out for a period of time to a private player who can charge the world. He can charge the earth.
No, that's not feasible. Okay. What you're saying is totally not feasible, because as a part of the structuring, the traffic, the tolls are fixed in advance, that this will be the toll flow over the next period, and this is how it will rise, linked to either CPI or WPI. Nobody can do it arbitrarily. It's a part of the structuring of the project.